OJ.
I got it, man. Yeah.
W Duke, I'm saying.
This is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We have a search warrant for the resident.
Our objective is to go find people that are alive on Instagram flexing with guns.
Once we can find out where they actually are, it's a good tool to go and pick them up. All right, it's go time.
Here we go, boys.
Inside of the residence! You come outside with your hands up!
In the early 2020s, Jacksonville gang violence and drill rap got so notorious that some labeled Jacksonville as ground zero to one of the deadliest and most disrespectful rap beefs of all time. One that left over a dozen dead, including multiple little kids that were killed in drive-by shootings that missed their target. The two crews at the center of this feud were ATK, known as Ace's Top Killers, led by gangster rapper Young and Ace, and the 6 Block Gang, led by gangster rapper Fulio. Legend has it this beef originated at a 2015 Kodak Black concert after a decline handshake led to a fistfight, led to a shootout where a toddler was injured, and a few days later led to a triple shooting. This rap conflict was documented in depth by YouTube greats Traplo Ross and Brandon Buckingham. Where we find ourselves today is a different era for Jacksonville. The extreme level of bloodshed and murder in the city led the police to fiercely crack down on violent gang activity. Today we ride around with Jacksonville's undercover gang unit, we see a SWAT team operation, we get an inside look at their evidence laboratory, and we spend many hours out in the field in order to study Jacksonville's approach to reducing gang violence. Folks, let's get to it.
You came back to chat.
Off the property now.
This Scientology.
Nah, I was just sending you that because you egoed my little shit, yo.
Scientology. This piece in Area 51. Oh, fuck. And much more. Our craziest, most controversial clips. And become a member at our Patreon. Link is in pinned comments. And you support independent journalism. Thank you, folks. And now to the video.
I know last year a lot of what we talked about is the numbers going down when it comes to the shootings and all, and the homicides. That's moved up a little bit, but here's why. We've had 2 people over the past 2 weeks that got arrested for murdering their mothers.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says he killed his mother after an argument. The victim, Dulce Martinez, was found unresponsive in the apartment and later died at the hospital.
Former college basketball player accused of killing his mother in Jacksonville.
Hi, Dre. Okay, fuck you, Astro.
Monday found 51-year-old Erica Winford unresponsive.
And until y'all can start figuring out how to solve people, you know, from killing their parents, or another one was shooting their boyfriend, or another one was a road rage incident, when we're now looking at those numbers of saying, yeah, you can't prevent those. But what we can do is prevent the ones that are out here doing
fuck you too
on live, that are riding around with.
She said fuck Nelly, fuck T.I., and fuck 50. I'm like, what'd she say fuck me for?
So obviously we've got some drug.
Fuck did I do to you, Astro?
So I'm just making sure like my guys are where they need to be. Like if it's something big, like real crazy.
Also, matter of fact, nah, fuck you, Astro. You unfollow me on IG. I don't even fuck with you no more.
So if I heard this correctly, our objective is to go find
fuck
people
you,
that are
Astro.
alive on Instagram flexing with guns.
We find that they're prohibited or they're not allowed to possess guns, and they are posting with them and continuously flaunting on social media that they have them. And so
because of reasons,
find out where
okay,
they actually are, it's a good tool to go and pick them up.
To all my rapper friends out there, yes, you just heard right. If you go live on Instagram flexing a switch, or maybe you're a felon showing a gun, it is very possible that your local PD is on a disguised burner account that might look like this, and they
I'll unfollow you here too if you want. Okay, what the fuck?
You know,
I did not say that, Astro.
And I have a hot gun. I do something that passes it to a friend who passes it to a friend. There's the book, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. This is more like the Brotherhood of the Traveling Gun.
Sure.
Is that something you guys experience where?
It's not unusual to have literally a casing hit to a gun, and the gun has been coming
refund
back.
the money so you can't get the desk.
We're not.
I mean, I'll still be able to get the desk.
Tell you that that was the same person.
So how
I mean, if you want your money back, just say that, yeah.
Hot situations.
Throughout my career, I've found myself there frequently.
Do you think you'll make an arrest tonight?
If it's there and we can make it, we will. We don't force arrest, and we don't arrest for like petty minor stuff. This is to prevent and stop future violent crime, or try to prevent shootings, or people illegally possessing firearms and drug dealers and stuff like that.
So what we do, we call them GVI, the Group Violence Initiative. You'll have police officers doing police work, and all of a sudden we have a major, incident that occurred. We started our process then, and what we started working on is changing the mentality. The mentality is real simple of whenever you have that incident.
Duke wouldn't want this.
The old way
Fuck, bro. I'm
to
viewing.
grab a bunch of officers, put them in one area of town, and do what's called a scorched earth. That
Life's
is
too
just
short
go
to
out
give a fuck about the little things,
anybody that's
gang.
meeting. Unfortunately, the way we used to do it back then is to give everyone tickets, put everyone in jail for the most minor offenses, and all you're doing is fracturing the relationship with the community. So we wanted to change that, and especially under our Sheriff TK Waters. We don't want to fight with the community. We want to be a part of the community.
How long you been doing this?
8.5 years.
Fat ass revolver, kid. Like, who the fuck you think you is? John Marston? The fuck? Lil, I'd say it's pretty average. I'm a solid 7. Nah, retweet.
We help out the other team a lot because we have access to unmarked vehicles, and they have marked cars, so we can sit in different places where they can't, and people will still continue their criminal activity.
And you made a lot of high-profile arrests.
I've been a part of some high-profile arrests, yes, along with the rest of the gang unit. We work as a team.
Detective Nieder and his unit have played a major role in busting the gang members involved in the ATK and 6 Block rap beef, including most recently arrested.
Hey, bro, ATK didn't do it, bro. I swear, bro.
5 guys in a connection to the
I'm
Fulio
lying.
murder.
They did it like shit, bro. There's some
6
fucking
Block guys that
thugs.
while attempting to murder an ATK rival, they shot and killed a 7-year-old.
Miguel, you ready to sprint if we need to today?
Yep.
Do you wish you had a concealed carry right now?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, he a snitch? Hell yeah. I be telling him all the time. What you mean?
All right, I'm set up looking straight down Cal John right here, Clay.
Who is Tommy G? You don't know that. I do know that, yo.
They know we watch
I legit
shit,
used to play
but we also
the same 5M server as Young and Ace and ATK, bro. They legit had their own ATK gang in a 5M server, buddy.
Yeah.
I do know this, bro.
Yeah. We're getting units in place. There's going to be unmarked guys. There's going to be some marked police officers. And once everyone kind of...
These motherfuckers are not pulling up to a random person. Let's be real.
At the right time, and when we have
They is. How do I tell you, Astro?
Choice, and that's when we'll choose to move in.
When you pull them out of that,
They on a road trip right now. Yeah, alright.
They're actually fun kids to be around, and they have potential. But there's something about this environment that just all the
World tour type shit. Yeah, world tour to fucking jail. What you mean?
Right from wrong, so you have the choice to make those decisions or continue living the life that you live. All right, 2 of them are walking in the cut now. They just crossed over. Here comes the 3rd. One's got like red shoes on, blue jeans, all black, and then there was another one. They should be coming out on the Thomas here in a second. 4th one and the 5th one and the 6th one are all
Next
crossing
stop,
the
they
road
said
now.
South Dakota.
That
You know
is
what? Fuck it.
Thomas.
Kill me about it, yo. Fuck it, dude.
Don't want to waste
At this point, I don't get no
our
fuck.
contact with them, because then they're just going to be more secretive when they're outside like this. And
If I die, I die, I guess, bro. That's just how I'm living with it, bro. Fuck it.
And 10 of us go surround the house. They can't get out of the house. We're waiting on them to give us a reason to contact them. So we're waiting pretty much on the guns to show up. We'll give this until the sun goes down, and then our.
So I want to play fucking Siege, but I don't have no fucking capture card.
Go and find something else to do.
There's 6 SWAT guys who are working overtime who are coming, and then we have 2 more marked cars and 1 more covert coming.
So right now they're just being scouted, basically.
You would shoot back.
It sounds like they are.
To be real, I don't give no fuck, yo.
In this case,
we're waiting for other assets.
Motherfucker come kill me in my sleep, bro.
That's working this case
At this
is
point,
actually
yeah, fuck it.
Working towards obtaining a search warrant for this residence.
How quick can a search warrant be granted?
You submit it. It goes to your supervisor for approval, and then it goes to a state attorney for approval, and then it goes to a judge for approval. And once the judge
What you
approves
mean,
it,
nar?
and it says approved
I'll
on the,
protect
on
you,
the
nephew.
computer
Nah, it's
system,
good.
It's as simple as just printing off a piece of paper.
Nah, it's cool. Nah, it's good. I don't even need no protection. It's cool. If I die, I die. It's cool. I ain't tripping.
Both prohibited, I believe. One is a juvenile. I think one just turned adult. A judge is looking at arrest warrants for both of them right now for PFJD. for both of their charges, and there's also a residential search warrant that's in the process of getting typed up.
The last I heard is the judge is looking at it, so I would imagine it gets signed within maybe like the next like.
Does he have a Joker wallpaper?
So I would imagine it gets signed within maybe like the next like 10 to 15 minutes.
We spent the next 3 hours camped out in this car, waiting for both the suspects to go live on Instagram and flex their guns, and also for a judge to sign a search warrant of the suspected residents.
The judge has viewed all of them. He just hasn't signed them, and that's been.
Who hurt you, damn monk?
He probably forgot to hit sign.
So.
Correct. So we're trying to get a hold of the judge now.
What plays to your mind in this calm before the storm?
Do your job and do it effectively. Do what's necessary and do what you're trained to do.
They have warrants for PFJD currently that just got approved by a judge. They were at the house earlier today. His ankle monitor shows he's still at the house right now. Based on our intel, we believe that Don is still there too. We have 2 detectives on Wright Street right now. They'll link up with the 2 SWAT guys to get coverage on the rear. We'll give you guys a little bit to get set up on there. We're presuming that they're in the house right now just because
I was about to say something, but I ain't even finna do it.
Got a force assembled, huh?
We're going through it now.
All right, let's go.
Damn!
Here we go, boys.
Motherfucker said 15 plus police cars. Oh, hell no. Nah, I was about to say I'm gonna get coverage a year rear, but that sounds kind of crazy.
You're good. I got you there.
Let me see your hands.
I got you. I got you.
But I was like talking to like Tommy G.
You got down the side. He went back inside.
But that shit sounded a little ayo.
Come outside with your hands up.
Moving back.
Bro, who got that fat ass dog, son? Oh, there it is.
Residents of Calzone. This is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We have a search warrant for the residents. Come outside to the front door with your hands up and nothing in them and listen to the commands of the officers.
One at a time. One at a time. Ma'am, stay right there.
What if I like being handcuffed in this situation?
Ma'am, stay right there.
Run.
There's like 7 more.
What you would want to do, Astro, is pretty much run,
Walk to us.
and then you'll pretty much instantly get put in cuffs. You might get tased a little bit, but I'm sure you'll fuck with that.
Step back here. Step back here.
Why I gotta be in handcuffs, dude?
Keep walking. Keep walking.
What the hell to do with me?
Turn around. Turn around. Walk backwards.
Ginky? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You probably fuck with that, Astro. So honestly, I'd just run if I was you.
All right, walk back here. We'll just line them up on this charger.
You don't even got enough handcuffs for all these thugs. My fault.
I got it.
Why they blacked out the windows? Why are we not allowed to see inside? What the fuck? Why can we not see inside?
We're at the scene. The search warrant has just been served. It appears all the occupants.
Gang.
Most of them have been riot cuffed or handcuffed, and now they're trying to see if there's anyone else lingering in the house.
Nah, it wasn't a dog in the house. It was a canine. It was a canine unit.
We'll see what these guys are wanted for or what's in the house. It's a pretty dramatic experience to be pulled out of your house at gunpoint. A lot of these guys are really young, and if they are guilty...
Yeah, I thought there was a dog in the house too, and then they panned the camera and I seen a canine over there.
Your young men to be productive and happy and making moves and having kids and having families and having good professions. So just it's shitty seeing kids lined up and cuffed. And who knows what their next step is. The family chihuahua. Oh, you little...
Oh, they did have a little puppy. It wasn't no big dog, though. They tried a little chihuahua. That little ass dog, bruh. That little ass dog.
Little poor thing.
So, I ain't gonna lie. I got a chihuahua in my old house, too. Bro, that motherfucker is fat as shit, gang. Like, have you ever seen a 30-pound chihuahua? That's him. That motherfucker has rolls upon rolls, gang. His ass is fat as shit. I think I get a picture of it off my grandma's Facebook. Hold on.
Over there.
I'll get a
That don't
picture.
belong here. If they don't move them, we're gonna have to tow them because.
I didn't realize you guys were gonna roll this deep. This is a caravan of cars.
You have your SWAT assets here, your gang unit assets, CPR, K9. So yeah, I mean, we didn't know. I don't think they knew that the house was going to be have so many occupants in it. So
Behind me, there's a lot of people starting to gather right now. There's moms, parents showing up, concerned, upset, wondering what's going to happen. They want to see the warrant. They want to know what the charges are. And just with how the legal process works, from what I've learned,
All right, hold on.
It's quick to release.
Is that my kids then got caught up with the wrong people, and I told them to keep them people from over here. Cause I know my grandkids don't sell drugs, but it's the
How old are
company
your
that
grandkids?
kids. My oldest grand is 19.
Okay.
My baby grand is 4, and her boyfriend is, I think he's 21. And I know he ain't selling drugs.
Are you here 24/7 with them?
No, I'm not, but
Okay.
listen, he's already on probation.
For what?
I don't know, but listen,
So-
it was the kids.
It's not that I'm doubting you. You got to remember, you're not here all day long, so you don't know what's going on at the house.
So how would you say the operation went?
really good.
Yeah, I used to have a pit bull
TBI,
too.
which is like looking for like guns and
His name was
like,
Boozer.
violent people.
That was
and
my
then
buddy
sometimes we
for
get tasked with, like,
it was
helping
my
them with certain things,
like
so it's not
actual
like a
biological
full, like,
grandpa's
SWAT call or anything, but
dog.
We're just tasked with like helping them apprehend the people that were in there. So they just call us to help call them out and get them in.
Oh my God, he going to jail?
I'm gonna talk to the families,
Yeah.
but what I will say to you is nice mustache.
Thanks, man.
Mastiff?
I want to know where the search warrant is, first of all, because that's my house. I haven't been here in 2 months, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell is really going on.
Are you the landlord or do you live here? Or?
That's my house. That works. So I don't know.
I want a husky, not gonna lie. Bro, my friend, he like breeds huskies and shit. He has like 8 fucking huskies,
So
yeah.
I'm just out here in the blind with all my little cousins.
I want an all black one.
I met your chihuahua.
Or I had an all black one named Drex type
I gave him
shit.
a few scratches. What's on your mind right now?
What's on my mind?
We're trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, my grandpa's wife has one, and I think his name is Boots or some shit, cause like he's all black but then has white paws. That's weird.
Literally, like nothing.
Who y'all is? What y'all fake news or something?
No, we're the real news.
Fucking house. Literally, it's my y'all let they mom talk.
Y'all ain't talking to nobody. Mamas, y'all ain't talking to nobody. Daddies, how y'all feeling? Somebody put their hands on y'all.
Wait, hold on. Sure, of me standing in front of my fucking science fair project. Yo, you guys want to know what my science fair project was? Or nah? All I got is my spit ass.
They've been watching the house for a while.
Bro, Astro. My science fair project was do video games rot your brain, and all I did was take an IQ test like a week before playing video games, and then I just did my normal life for a week and then took another IQ test, bro.
Remember when I was saying, baby, y'all stop them from coming? Because y'all don't know what people doing out on the streets. And then when they bring it here, that's what the people assume it is. Whether it is or it ain't.
But you know where I just came from, bro.
That's what I was trying to say.
What's going through your mind right now?
The officers allowed me to interview a couple of these guys so I could learn what was going on in
So
their
does it
house.
rot your
Remember,
brain or
folks,
not?
These guys
What
are
was the
innocent
conclusion? The conclusion was it didn't.
Or the DoorDash, you feel me? We trying to eat. I come outside.
But I don't know, my
I
brain
see a
might have
whole
already
bunch
been
of
fried,
lights. I know
so
police lights, you feel me?
we
So
might
when
gotta
I see 'em,
retest that
like,
one.
Damn, I look like the police, you feel me? But our food come down the street, so I'm like, why I look like the police just turned too quick? I don't know what was going on when I seen them. I seen too many cars.
Were you expecting this tonight?
Man, hell no,
No
I wasn't
idea?
expecting this. I was just charged, man. I was on the way to the house, for real. Was shaking, but I wasn't really too much, you feel me? I wasn't too much.
I guess I can just
Or
tell, like,
increase or
here,
decrease your
Jackson,
heart
not the
rate.
place
I ain't gonna
to
lie, that's
sound
fake.
like.
That's fake
I've
method,
been with
yeah.
these guys the last 3 days. If
Yo,
you're doing
Astro,
something,
did
they're gonna be out.
if I told you that I placed top 3 in semifinals with my fucking do video games rot your brain, would you believe me? I deadass went to state semifinals and placed top 3 with that shitty ass fucking board. That shit is so sad, gang. I literally robbed so many other kids of like fucking points and shit they could have gotten that class, bro.
Yeah, the Jacksonville shit ain't it, man.
Is this the first time anything like this has happened to you?
No, the same situation had happened at the park. It's a park right there. Same situation.
And what happened after that?
It was me and my friend up there, and the police just blitzed out of nowhere. They just came from everywhere. We had nowhere to go, just like this situation.
How long ago was that?
December 26th of last year coming up. These same police officer, December 26th.
Did you do a jail time?
I mean, I was legit then. I was 17, so I only had to do 21 days and 2 weeks on
The only
probation.
thing I went to was a spelling bee and was the first person
time
out.
wasn't a wake-up call, though. Like, why was that not a
Yo, Moon. I've never made it to a spelling bee, Moon. And I'm pretty sure we can all tell why. I'm pretty sure we all could know.
wake-up call?
See, if you like that, like shit, you might have a wake-up call, but you fall in.
Like you said, like Jacksonville, a crazy place. Like you'll wake up and see that shit every day.
How many of these would it take for it to be a wake-up call that, hey, I gotta think about something else for my liff?
I mean, we really wasn't doing that, so I say we all really woke up to it, cause
Hey,
we
shit,
wasn't doing
Astro.
nothing.
W
We ain't have
Smarts.
nothing on us. They just, I don't even know why I'm in handcuffs right now. They said I got a warrant. I don't know what warrant I got.
There's nothing sadder than to see a young man full of potential spending years, his best years.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I got one embarrassing ass story in school, though. Like, bro. That shit was bad, gang. I don't know if I want to tell it, though, because, like, motherfuckers finna make fun of me forever if I tell it, yo.
All the time, shit. Be real with you.
You don't want to be in jail.
Is there any message you'd want to send to a family member?
I'm pretty sure I've told Pi, though.
I love you, sis. I love you, brother. And all my family and all the guys, I love y'all.
I've made it to the art show. Yeah, I ain't never made it to one of those either. That's kind of like, I only made it to about one out of all 18 movie parties we had.
Miserable, all type of shit, bro.
That's for lions and.
Man, that shit really ain't for nobody, bro. That shit.
But I was in a reading contest and got second. Also got a reward for being able to break down Shakespeare type shit.
All right, fellas, any final thoughts?
Boy, I love Jacksonville. Free all the guys, man. Please, free all the guys. Like, free all the guys.
Astro, I'm already knowing you should have won.
All of the
That's what I'm
guys,
saying.
man. All of Tyreek, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Nah, no problem.
Thank you.
How much would you attribute fatherlessness to some of the problems we're seeing in our community?
I think it's huge. You need an emotional side from a mother, and you need dad who's going to be there to be a disciplinarian when the time comes. And when that's missing, I'm saying that's usually what happens in a lot of cases where father's not there. With that, there's something missing. So young men usually
I hated that shit.
try to fill that.
But that bitch cheated. Oh yeah, I would have Swiss cheesed her ass, yo.
That are doing things they have no business doing. Not always the case. I know there's plenty of people that work here right now that grew up in very tough situations that are.
I hate cheaters, bro. I freaking hate them, dude. Like, literally, bro. Like, what the frick, man?
One of the things that we do in the gang unit, we also
Family-friendly channel, bro.
Before the internet,
My fault.
that conversation of snitches get stitches. Well, that's not true either, because guess what?
I love
Snitches
Shakespeare. Oh, I don't
come
know.
out anymore. They get it, because no matter what, when you're facing life in prison, but in order for me to only get 10 years in prison, I just got to tell what you did with me. They're all telling on each other, and we know that.
Freaking A, calm down, Rise. My fault.
Everyone is not only to stop.
Yo, Moon, I ain't gonna lie. The way you just said that, it literally sounded like all the fucking native kids in my school, yo. Freaking A, dude. Like, shit.
We're putting values on the wrong things.
You might be wondering what these guys were arrested for. A little later in this episode, we will head to the police evidence room to see what was confiscated during the raid. But for now, Detective Nieder takes us into the field to do some patrol work. Here's what we encountered.
Ooh, they pulling over Astro. Ooh, shit.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Detective Nieder with the Sheriff's Office. You have your license on you? Hey, the couple reasons I stopped you is the stop signs back here in the neighborhood. Make sure we come to a complete stop. And then your speed limit right here on 8th Street, it's 30 miles per hour. I had you at 45, all right?
This is just pretty typical.
Said it too because I'm hashtag native.
Looks like a lady trying to get home.
How many
Yo, Moon.
of these sorts of stops on average does it take to get
Yo,
like
Moon.
one?
You know, something really
Play
good.
shit.
You know, the way I put it is you cast a wide net. Sometimes you catch what you're not looking for.
Oh, ma'am, I know you're probably in a hurry to get home, but it's 30. Oh, it's all good. It's 30 on 8th, all right?
Moon, does your tribe speak Lakota or Dakota?
All right. All right, you be safe.
Basically, because you knew it was little.
And I didn't grow up on a res. I mean, not everybody does.
You're looking for big stuff.
Yeah, she was very, she was polite.
I was in the trenches. Type shit. I mean, do you know your tribe and shit? Like, do you know what tribe you come from? And if you do, do you know if your tribe speaks Lakota or Dakota?
There's a strong branch, I would say, on the left side of the political spectrum that say there's a systematic racism and that the police are there to put black people into the prison industrial complex.
Astro, that was you too. I don't know why you said that's not you.
From my experience over 30 years, The people that go to prison are supposed to go to prison. The people that get arrested are supposed to get arrested. And then I challenge people that say that, especially to my face, explain to me.
Can you shut the
one
frick
system,
up?
one government
Yo,
system that's in
Astra,
place,
fuck you.
that's put in place to keep
I'm
black
from White
people
Earth.
downtrodden.
Oh, type
How
shit.
much does rap beef play
Do you know
a
what
part
language
in
they
gang
speak?
violence?
An absolute
Because there's two different native. Well, there's a couple different native languages.
game with
I just know Lakota and
drugs and money.
I know Lakota and a
These days,
little bit of
you
Dakota.
don't have to sell
I don't
drugs
know,
whatsoever to go
none
on
of the other ones,
YouTube
to
and
be
become
real.
a rap sensation. All I've got to do is start talking trash about you. And what do? I'm now going to come.
Bro, I
shoot
can't
you,
wait to
and
get my
guys are
rising
gonna
desk,
come
bro.
shoot back.
Because like
You
I
know,
like
you
to
guys
stand
come
up while
shoot
watching
back at
shit,
me.
and like I can't
Unfortunately,
right
in
now, bro.
Jacksonville,
Shit
we
is
don't
pissing me
have
off.
the traditional, you know, like
I just gotta crank my monitor to the
We've
fucking
got
ceiling.
Small sects of those, but we don't have the big groups. We have a lot
The
of
guy I
the
mod.
younger
Wait,
ones,
what?
the hybrid groups.
How much does the rap?
The guy I mod for being mean. What you mean?
Most of these gangs do have a rapper that represents the group.
Good job, boy. Beat him up. I'm sorry.
You guys
Oh, type shit. Yeah, I don't know that one, Moon. I ain't gonna lie. I only know Lakota and Dakota. Yeah, to be real. You wanna join? I can say hi. Hey, shit.
Yeah, so you
Where they live, what they've done.
Whoops.
Yeah, so
What the fuck?
that'll help you document.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Stuff along that line.
Wait, Moon, do you know what
Whenever
dupa means or
post a
no?
Video and say this is a prop. All these guys.
Bro, oh my god, yo, Astra, I'm about to start calling you dupa only because you don't know what it means, yo. Oh my god.
You can post a prop if you want to. I mean, we were one of the first.
Nar,
I think in the state.
It's all good. So pretty much
that
what
we
dupa
started.
means, it's like a prime
I went
description of
to
Astra.
Our state attorney, who's Melissa Nelson. I said, can we legally, if we can prove that these firearms are real, can we legally charge them for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and put them in prison for it? She says, I believe we can. Let's go for it. And we
Oh my god, new
arrested 10
PFP?
people.
Hell yeah.
About 5 of them went to prison.
What's
Some
good,
people
Hannah?
say that drill rap is sort of a cancer and it's impacting cities all across the country. What's your take on it?
Don't get me started, because I got a playlist in my car of real rappers, real artists who knew how to produce, and they did more than
Just
mumble.
shotgun
They did
pineapple
more than
juice.
talk
Oh,
about killing
fuck
people.
no.
They talked about killing people with their lyrics, with their rhymes. Eric B. and Rakim, they were amazing.
He
I
no
love
no
them.
live. Oh nah.
One of the goats. I talk about him all the time. The new stuff is.
So you gonna tell me what it means, or it just means dumbass, Astro?
We're talking about real.
It literally means
real
dumbass or
things.
retard.
To be that callous and that hard when you're talking about someone's life. If
Kill
you don't
yourself,
care
and if
about
I did,
people,
then what,
I
Astro?
don't care about
Then
your
fucking what?
so-called art,
Huh? In
we're gonna
Minecraft,
do
of
everything
course.
that we
But I'll be
can to
right
get you off of our street.
Okay, here's a scenario. I'm a rapper, I'm making a very cool music video, and I have a lot of guns in it, but I put at the beginning, this is a prop. Can you guys still get me for that?
Yes, we can. We can determine if that gun is an actual firearm or if it is a prop. So a lot of people do put in it that it's a prop. Sometimes they are props, but sometimes they're not. So we have ways of identifying those firearms that are in those videos to see if they really are.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but there's a guy on a bicycle right here just across the road. And he's got no lights on his bike. We're going to try to make contact with him and see what happens. In the state of Florida, you got to have a light on the front and back of it. All right. Yes, sir. How are you?
Not too bad.
All right. You know you got to get some lights on your stuff, right?
I'm about home, brother.
All right. Where are you coming from tonight?
A buddy of mine off of Franklin.
All right. That's a long ride.
Yeah, I ride every day, though.
That's good. That's good. All right. No weapons in your backpack?
No, sir.
All right. I'm just going to have to take it off and just set it off to the side. What you got
This
going
white guy,
on
low
for?
key, who?
I mess with copper.
All right. I'm just going to put this over here by my car.
Okay.
No weapons on you, right? All right. I'm just going to pat you down. All right.
All right.
Oh nah, he off that shit.
Promise you, that's flashlight, no guns, no nothing.
Nothing in your bag, right? Do you mind if I look?
Lights on a bike? That's comp. What you mean?
Bottle rocket.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, it's,
Yeah, he off that shit. I could
sort
just
of messed up.
tell.
You gotta zip it to the side.
Lil White Chocolate? Who the fuck is Lil White Chocolate, yo? You did Twitch update? What the fuck?
Yes, sir,
Yeah, it did some stupid ass update. That shit looks ugly as shit now, huh?
Ice.
I fucking knew he was off that shit, bro.
I'm taking your piece.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I dead ass knew it, bro. I called that shit, gang.
Here, you got to go home and duct tape that flashlight to the front and to the back.
No, they saying
You came across.
they pulling him
right
over
there.
for not having
Always
lights on
follow
his
the
bike.
reflector.
Yeah, you need reflectors on your bike if you're driving at night. You also need them if you're driving at day, but they're mostly required at night so people can see you when they're driving. Am I the only one frozen? I think so. Yeah, in Florida they're very strict about it because a lot of people ride bikes in Florida, Astra.
Awesome, thank you. You just stay on Moncrief. All right. You got any ID on you, sir?
Awkward, we back? Yeah.
A picture of you. Alrighty.
But yeah, Florida's more like a kind of not complete retirement state, but there's some retirement states in Florida, or not states, but cities.
I've been out talking to me for a second.
Bikes and buses, then they should enforce that rule, but I don't know. Some police just don't give a fuck. They saying we should all ride bikes to North Dakota. Yeah, you bugging the fuck out. Yo, why is my internet getting fried right now, gang? I'm legit hard connected. What's going on?
Come on back here with your partner. What's up, bro? How you doing? You have a medical marijuana card? No, sir.
Hold on. My baby girl Gabriella just messaged me. Watching Superbad. What the fuck?
Okay, right. Alright, go to the same time.
And you ain't invite me? Just playing. I don't know how to ride a bike. Oh nah, Astra, you're fucked up.
What do I do for work?
I'm in school.
Where you go to school?
I just go to EW.
EW? What do you do at EW? Play sports?
Nah.
No, just to go to school. What about you, Mr.?
Nah, that was my homie. I was just asking him if he wanted to play a game when I'm done streaming.
Start workout.
Oh, why?
Either one of y'all sell drugs for a living? No. Y'all are good. Unfortunately, you're gonna lose your marijuana tonight, but it's better than going to jail for it. So
I appreciate it.
Neither one of y'all are bad kids. Y'all don't have a record, so I appreciate it. Just be straight up honest with it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's not out here to.
Yes, sir.
To hang me up over some little bit of weed, all right?
Appreciate it.
Y'all be safe. I'm gonna run to the property room real quick. It'll take us no time.
I mean, W cops at least, gang. Hold on, I got. Ow, fuck! I gotta open my window though. It's low-key hot in here. Sweating my fucking dick off. Yeah.
Appeared to be a good kid. They both say they were all enrolled in school. The other one never been arrested. I don't see where taking a young man to jail and starting his record of going down the wrong path is worth it at that point. This guy might have lost $60 that he bought the weed for, but it's better than going to jail for sure.
Where are we going right now?
So we're going to the property room where you put all your evidence in at. Anytime you make an arrest, the evidence or anything that you would deem that would be part of your case, that is going to.
Well, why it smell like somebody grilling outside, yeah? It smells good as fuck outside.
Center, the officers logged the weed and the meth pipes they confiscated, and we also got to see what evidence.
Sad people for real go to jail for weed? Yeah, I ain't going.
Allegedly, these were the firearms that were discovered in the house.
He got 2 ARPs, a Glock 19X tactical in that bitch, bro. Damn.
Allegedly, these were
Glock 19X tactical. I think 23, maybe.
were the firearms that were discovered.
Glorp. Yo, pause, bro. I just realized what the fuck that sounds like, Slim. Pause, bro.
Fight the gangs. Fight the guys that are committing.
Bro, why does it smell good outside?
It was interesting to see it from this perspective. We spent a lot of time on this channel looking at it from the other perspective, and my goal is to get into everyone's shoes. I don't care if you're.
Bro, it smells good as shit outside. I ain't going. I'm about to ask who cooking.
A Navy SEAL, everything.
I don't know what the fuck they making, but that shit smell good.
And see what your life is like. But we got to see it from the law enforcement side.
White man.
And Jacksonville, by the metrics, is clearly successful at what they're doing. So
yo, y'all seen Chocolate Droppa dropped a new song?
Yo. I have a bad day, I just had a bad start. Shorty got a nice face, I know she got a bad heart. I was watching Ice Age, now I'm smoking mad cards. Driving with no license, watch me flipping this damn car. Yo, I just need a kickstart. This lift kick